And you're always hopeful in the first practice, but the team came back a lot fitter than they did the last preseason, a lot more attentive, a lot more detail-oriented, so first practice went well. I think the ones that everybody's looking forward to are hearing about McNally and Lyles after their great basketball success. Really good volleyball players. Lyles is a middle blocker, and she's the most athletic middle I've had since I've been here. She's touching the rim. She's really quick laterally, and she's pretty fearless. So we think she's going to be an all-conference type of middle for us. We're really excited about what she can do. A little bit rusty, but she picks things up so quickly. We think in another week or so she's going to be going at full speed. And then McNally we're asking to play more of a skill position. And you can see that she was a really good player. I know she was more recruited to play volleyball than basketball, which after watching her play basketball I wasn't so sure about, but she's very good, and she's going to be primary passer for us, which is a lot to ask of someone who just took 4 years off, but you can tell from practice immediately that she's got great feel for the game, and she's going to be playing an outside hitter position, which requires a little more skill. She doesn't have to be as quick as Chelsea in the middle, but we think she's going to be a great addition. And with both of them, you get mental toughness, you get a fearless competitor, you get someone who's tough under pressure, and those are elements that we can't wait to add to the mix. It looks really good. Now, our training staff did a superb job of rehabbing. Yana, for the first practice, it looks further ahead. Now we'll know more. We're jumping in the afternoon. She did some jump serving, but she looked fine. She came back very fit, and her movement, her lateral movement looked good in the first practice. I think what we have to find out is how much she swells up at the end of each day, and ask me this question in 3 or 4 more days. But for the first look, I thought she was ahead of where I would see her. Holly, her shoulder, again, rehabbed very strong. She missed the entire spring, but she was given the go-ahead in the summer to play beach ball. She's played tournaments, and she looked quick, and she looked sharp. We just have to limit how hard she serves the ball. So if you see Holly serving lollipops this year, we got to watch that overhand motion with her. But in terms of defense, movement, passing, she looked great. And Shaver was able to play in the spring. Her surgery was earlier than Yelena's, so she looks 100%. She looks good to go. It was a pretty nasty injury. She forever will swell up, but the kid is just tough as nails. We'll just probably have to give her occasional days off so the swelling goes down a little bit, but she played 100%, and that girl is so tough, nothing's going to keep her from contributing. Well, despite the leadership, we do have a freshman setter, and that is always a bit of a learning curve. So I think when Camille gets comfortable doing what we need her to do, that'll also be a crucial thing. But I do like it. It showed in the way that everybody came back fit. It showed in how attentive they were, just more prepared as a group than last year. And I don't really want to make predictions, because I thought we'd be really good last year and I was wrong. So I think I want to kind of let this team play, but I've got a good feeling about it, and there is far more leadership. You could tell immediately in drills this morning things that we were sloppy at and kind of stopped and started in many ways. They jumped into things and were probably cleaner in some areas than they were almost the entire last fall. So I'm seeing a big improvement with our core of returners.